CA glue. Not only can you stick stuff together with it, but you can also use it to fill gaps in plastic. So this video is going to be a quick demonstration on the hows and whys.
Before we look at the process of how to use CA glue to fill gaps, let's explore what cyanoacrylate glue actually is. The chemical composition of this...
No. We do not do deep dives into scientific explanations on this channel. Okay, well let's do a quick practical application to demonstrate just how easy it is to use CA glues for the purposes of filling gaps in plastic. Here I have butt joined two pieces of styrene plastic. There are several places where the two pieces do not join very well, and as a result there's a small gap. The first step is to place a piece of tape behind the joint to stop the glue running behind it. I then place a piece of tape along the edge of the joint, leaving just a couple of millimeters between the tape edge and the joint itself. And I'll do that on both sides. The next step is to apply the CA glue to the gap and fill the holes, making sure to apply enough glue so that it sits just higher than the surface of the plastic. The tape ensures the CA glue stays in a very well defined area. We can then use the CA kicker to harden the glue instantly, and now we can sand the area. Here the tape is once again our best friend. I use a sanding stick to remove the bulk of the CA glue, making sure to keep the sanding stick flat, and that way we don't damage the surrounding plastic. I can then move into fine grade sanding sponges, finishing with a 1500 grade to ensure the plastic is silky smooth. The photo here shows clearly that this method not only forms a strong bond at the point of the gaps, but fills them and that there is no shrinkage in the filler. Here is another example of how CA can be the perfect gap filler. In working on this 135 scale M113A1, I needed to fill the hole left when the fan unit was moved to the cargo hatch. So I inserted a circular piece of styrene into the hole and secured it using Tamiya Extra Thin. I then used black CA to fill the remaining gaps top and bottom. The next step was to sand them using sanding sticks and sponges, just as I did in the previous example. The only difference here is that I have not used tape to protect the adjacent surfaces because I removed a lot of other details on the top, such as footman loops, and I need to sand a much larger area. Here you can see how the hole is quickly filled and we can move forward to the next task. Using CA as a gap filler is fast, efficient and permanent. It doesn't shrink like putties and produces a very strong bond. I do prefer to use black CA for most tasks as it's easy to see, works just as well as clear CAs and is easily covered by paint primers. I hope you enjoyed this quick technical tutorial. If so, please remember to give the video a like and feel free to comment and let me know down below if these tutorials are useful for you. I'll be more than happy to post a whole lot more of them. Until next time, thank you, see you again, bye.